We have Nick coming in with the Flybird. We have 7 dragons, 8 super minions. He's even taken on the bat spells. Nick loves to kick off these wars for Tribe Gaming here with the very first attack. We're going to try to see the value that he can grab. Judo, we've been seeing a ton of this today, but it's a switch up from the last war that Tribe Gaming played.
It certainly is, Carbon, and Nick is perfect so far in this qualifiers, using the Zap Lalo, the Drag Bat, the Super Witches, really proving his versatility. So let's see if the Flybird will work. A nice, very quick start here. We have the heroes down to the 6 o'clock area, a quick funnel to the 3 o'clock area, with the Flybird coming straight into the Town Hall. Very fast start here for Nick, Carbon.
Absolutely. Now the Queen's going to be able to step up, grab this air defense in the corner, pops the Grand War Internal Tome early. The Queen's getting hit by the Headhunter. Oh, pops the ability. Single does go down here. And now the Dragon's trying to push their way through. He can get some incredible value with the Royal Champion still to use, but decides to send the Bats in first. And he did already find the Tornado Trap, so luckily these Bats will have no chance of finding Tornado Trap as they move around.
Yes, fantastic use of the Ice Golem initially to tank the Bats. Just get through that area. I love the use of the Royal Champion up to the top. Just about gets the freeze in for the Bats as well, Carbon, as they swoop through. But no Dragons left in the middle. He really needs to save onto his freezes for the defending scatter shot on the back end here.
Yeah, he's moving his way through. The scattershot is a big issue, and it takes down those Bats. He does have the Royal Champion ability, skips through onto some of these defenses, but unfortunately the defending King is going to probably... Oh, the scatter does go down. Is there still a chance here? Wait a second.
There could be. There is one Bat on the Tower, Carbon. Can you believe it?
The Warden. What? The Warden's still on air, and he's not going to get targeted by the King. He's helping out so much. The Wizards are up top onto the gold storage, and he might just have enough to get this.
He is going to sneak the victory with the Ice Golem going to tank for the Wizard. It will take down the Elixir storage. The Grand Warden moves through, and there you go. Nick gets another 3-star in this qualifiers. Scary stuff for Tribe Gaming, but exactly what they needed.
Wow, Nick is perfect so far here in the qualifiers, and he's coming with 4 attacks, and they've been all different attack strategies coming in with 3 stars, and just enough. He stayed in there. The Grand Warden helped out so much, clutching up the King, taking out those buildings, and the defense there of the bomb tower. What an attack to start off this war for Tribe Gaming.
Exactly what they needed. Now, the good thing about the Flybird, Carbon, is the quickness of the attack. Notice how long was left at the end. Had that have been a more lengthy attack, he might not have got that, but nevertheless, 3 stars to Tribe Gaming, and Nova Maodou now need to respond. It is Ming using the Yeti Smash.
Yeah, starting off with the Battle Blimp with the Rage Spell. He's looking to take down the single target Inferno. The Headhunters are running off to the Queen here. Decides to use a poison, but the single is going to go down with the Yeti Strike. They're going to be a nice job to help protect this Queen as she's making the charge her way through. And remember, he's coming in with the Yeti Smash. So he's got a 1 P.E.K.K.A. He's got 4 Yetis to try to charge in. And he's got 3 Witches that are typically used on the outside with the King to help set up that funnel.
Yes, he used the Yeti Smash in his previous 2 attacks as well, Carbon. 3 stars on day 1, and then the 2-star 79% yesterday. So he is trying to push his way back to the 3-star. Ming enjoys watching Clash of Clans streams in his spare time, so clearly a well-experienced player. We do have the funnel set up with the Barbarian King and a couple of Witches down to the 9 o'clock area, with the Yetis and Bowlers now moving into the base.
The King did make his way back into the base, but there is open compartments for these walls, meaning the King can keep running down and around. These Bowlers and Yetis are avoiding the middle where the Town Hall is located. They're finally coming back. Does pop the Grand Warden Eternal Tome as he's trying to get his way through. Another Rage is down into the middle. Queen will safely take that Town Hall down. Still has the Royal Champion to use. Is there enough on the space? The King, he still has his ability here, Judo.
Yes, he still has the Royal Champion to deploy as well. He got a little bit fortunate there with the Archer Queen just standing back with her range, taking the Town Hall and the Eagle. Now just about going to get the Barbarian King, decides to use a rage onto the Queen as well. Really sees her being pivotal towards the back end of this attack if she can get through into the inside of the base, because everything else is on the outside at the moment, Carbon.
Yeah, he's getting a ton of value on this outside. The Queen's clearing the middle of the space and perfectly has the healers in there, and the Queen is clutching up the core. He's hanging on to this Royal Champion use at the last moment to get that value, and this is looking good for an answer for Nova Maodou.
It certainly is. With the King on the outside, he will force the Yetis and the Witches into the inside. Scattershot is tanked by the Archer Queen. She will finish that off, and the Royal Champion's ability can help to take down the remaining defenses here. With 30 seconds remaining, Nova Maodou will be getting the response that they needed, and we have an epic war on our hands. Exactly what we knew we were going to get, Carbon. A semi-final where nobody wants to go home. If you lose, you are out, and both of these teams giving it their all, Banks.
That is how you kick off the second semi-final of the day. What an amazing start from both Ming and Nick, showing amazing versatility and amazing attacks throughout. I mean, keeping their composure and being able to adapt on the fly as well, but absolutely torching those bases, Carbon.
Yeah, absolutely. Using that blimp to get all that value, set up the funnel, and pushed all the Yetis bowlers into the core, had them walk around, but the biggest thing was that Queen, keeping the healers on her, and luckily the healers did not transfer off to the Yetis and bowlers on the outside, and just ended up working and saved onto that Royal Champion for the final portion of the base. And now, we've got Itsu coming in with the classic hybrid here, Judo.
Yes, Itsu always used to use the hybrid. We have seen him use this a ton in previous qualifiers. So let's see if going back to his roots will pay off. Starting off with the Archer Queen down towards the southern area of the base. Now, Itsu did say that his team is a combination of friends and professionals. So that is why he believes they are one of the best in the world. So with the Queen coming into the base, Carbon, is it going to be the opener that he wants?
Yeah, he's going to charge his way in with that rage out of the Queen. There's a second super wall break, which now gives access the Queen towards that Town Hall. Notice, he does have 2 poisons, which he's assuming maybe super minions are going to come out defending this clan castle. Well, where's this Queen go? She should be able to walk her way, grab the sweeper next, and then walk left. There's a third super wall break coming in for this epic Queen charge.
Just allowing the Queen even deeper into the base. She was more than likely going to spin to the Town Hall and the Expo, but just by breaking the Expo compartment, it allows her access up towards the defending Queen and the center of the base, Carbon. We always talk about pathing with the hybrid, and that is exactly what Itsu is now setting up to the right-hand side of your screen with the King and the Siege Barracks. And here come the Miners and the Hog Riders straight into the base.
Look at this. The scatter shot is distracted onto the King, meaning these Miners and Hogs can push their way straight into the base, saving onto this Warden Internal Tome, but the Queen is moving her way through the left side, getting tremendous value, plus that maybe grab that Expo on the top side, but now he's going to have to be cautious on this Grand Warden Internal Tome. He pops it there. He needs to protect these Hogs. The Royal Champion's moving through. The Queen's in the middle of the base. He still has another heal and a freeze. This is looking strong, Judo.
It does look strong. He did lose a couple of healers down with the Archer Queen. The Headhunter also went down as it was deployed towards the enemy Queen. But with the Miners, that is the beauty of this attack. They lock onto the Queen, take it down, and they are doing work, Carbon. Wow, this is incredible.
Look at this. Itsu coming in, pops the Royal Champion ability, and he even has so many troops left up on the board. All the heroes are still alive, and this is going to be an answer for Itsu, starting off this war with 3 triples total in a row. Unbelievable way to kick off this war right here, Judo.
Exactly what we expected, but Itsu not making any mistakes on that attack, really overwhelming the base. There was so much time left as well, so much more than the previous attacks, and I know Itsu will be very happy with that one, just putting the pressure back on Nova Maodou now.
And you notice how Tribe Gaming is coming in with different attacks other than the Super Witch. They came with 5 Super Witch attacks strategies yesterday, and now they haven't even used it yet here today. But the next attack is going to be LP. He was on the championship winning team for Nova Maodou last year. And he's going to come in with the, looks like Zap Lalo. And that's what he did the previous days here in the qualifiers, coming in with a lot of Zap Lalo attacks. He even used the Wall Wrecker, but this time it looks like he wants to use the Stone Slammer in the hit.
Yes, another player that is perfect so far in this qualifiers. As you mentioned, using the Zap Lalo twice in both of Nova Maodou's matches and getting the 3-star in both of them, hoping to continue. He is that World Championship winner, so he knows what he is doing. The Royal Champion helps to set up the area of the base on the right-hand side, just taking that down to allow his heroes now directly in towards the Town Hall. This is such a beautiful start, Carbon.
Yeah, this is looking pretty solid. The King makes his way all the way around. I think he wanted that King to go towards that Town Hall area, but he's going to take out the enemy King. The Queen should be able to clear this Town Hall. Probably doesn't even need to pop the Queen. Oh, nope. He's going to pop that Queen ability right away. Remember, the big thing is now going to be time, and now the Queen's getting slowed down from that Town Hall effect here.
She is, and I think he wanted the Royal Champion and the Scatter Shot from this push, Carbon. With the Headhunter in, he should get the Royal Champion, but I'm not too sure he's going to get this Scatter Shot. Oh, he just about gets the Sweeper, which helps, I guess. But with the Scatter Shot still standing, how pivotal will that be as the Lava Loon now comes in?
Yeah, the Lalo's coming around, but he's losing the momentum from the top side because of that Eagle lockdown to those balloons. The Tesla Farm popping. Oh, we have the Scattershot balloons are going to make their way around. He's still saving onto the Stone Slammer. The Queen's in the core, but it looks like the Headhunters are doing some work on her. She's going to stay up. Oh, wow. The Headhunters didn't take the Queen down. She's still standing.
She is, and the entire top area of the base, as you said, Carbon. The Tesla's really proving an issue here. Scattershot still standing. The Queen is wiping the balloons one after another. This is not going well for LP at this stage.
No, it's not. He's got 1 freeze left. The Stone Slammer's still moving, but this Queen is going to do a massive amount of damage here defending the space. And she's going to pick off all these balloons here into the middle. And this Dragon and balloons are going to be on the outside. He does have 1 freeze left, but unfortunately that his King, I think, pathed the complete wrong way. He probably wanted to get this King to go towards that Town Hall so the Queen can get so much more value charging her way in.
Just proving the value of the non-defensive buildings. The Builder Hut on the inside of the base was the difference maker, which forced the King into the wrong compartment, and that is where the attack really changed from then on out. Not getting the Scatter Shot, not getting that pathing he needed for the Lava Loon really didn't help. And then, like you mentioned, Carbon, the Tesla Farm popped, the Queen stayed alive, nothing went right for LP, but I think he has done a formidable job here, getting 91% either way banked.
Yes, when all goes wrong, to still be able to clutch up massive amount of percentage with that 2-star is still very, very important in wars that are set to be this close at this semi-final stage. Something I want to touch on what you said, Carbon, earlier as well, is that yesterday Tribe Gaming came out with 5 Super Witch attacks. We're yet to see one today. Could this be some intellectual mind games that we're seeing, that they're trying to get their opponents to assume that they're going to attack a certain way, and then they come in with another, Carbon?
Absolutely. They could be using that to their advantage and trying to put themselves in their enemy's kind of shoes there, assuming, hey, we're going to be coming in with Super Witches. But as we say that, Lex is indeed coming in with the Super Witches. Going to start off with the 5 Lightning. And let's see if this base is going to be set up for the Super Witch defense. Starting off with that Grand Warden. Notice how he starts this Grand Warden first, because time is always the issue. So he's starting with the Grand Warden, then he does the Lightning, and now he's going to have the time that he needs. He's going to be able to use that 1 jump potentially on the outside of this base. Let's see, because there's no way around it unless they just walk around this wall here.
Yeah, I think that's. I think he's just intending.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an opening hidden behind the Archer Tower, allowing the Super Witches in with the jump. And as you mentioned, Carbon, oh, look at the balloons there, actually just taking out all of the black bombs. That is exactly what they are for. But wait a second, the healers are splitting to the other area with the Super Witches. Oh no!
The Super Witches stole the healers on the bottom side. He's got a few in the middle there, but is it still enough? No, that single target Inferno is going to roast those Super Witches on the outside. He needed these Super Witches to go into the middle here. Judo, this is devastating.
It certainly is. I think he's lost 2 Super Witches. Now, really, that is a huge investment because the Super Witches, the more you take, the more they protect. They can have the big boys in front, and without the healers, I can't quite see Carbon. I think there might only be one of them left now for the rest of this base. Lexnos can only do what he can at this stage. The Royal Champion coming through. No spells left. No abilities left. Let's see how far he can get. But it's not going to happen for Tribe Gaming.
No, it's not going to come in. Those Super Witches walked, and that is the most devastating thing for an attack like this. You need all the Super Witches to go into the middle and the healers to help assist. If they start to walk like that, you don't have the potential to keep them alive, and this is what happened. They all ended up dying off here. And how unfortunate that single target Inferno roasted through those Super Witches so quick on the outside, and it's not going to go Lex's way here.
It's not, and you now see the importance of LP pushing the percentage up to 91%. Because if Nova Maodou get a 3-star in their next attack, they will leapfrog Tribe Gaming on the percentage due to only 75% on this attack. So definitely a big mistake there with the funnel, and we've just got to see if Nova Maodou can counteract it.
Yeah, indeed. That small thing helped. He needed those Super Witches to go into the middle, but unfortunately, he lost them to that funnel, which went on the outside. But now we have ND coming in. Look at this. We have a mass. I would say, is this a like lightning hybrid? There's no healers, so this has got 30 miners in this attack here, Judo.
Ooh, he has found a Tesla farm straight away, Carbon. He will have to adapt here. Now, ND has used the hybrid in his previous 2 attacks. Remember, Nova Maodou winning both of their matches, and he gained the 3-star with both of his attacks using the hybrid. So he's obviously very proficient with this strategy. The Royal Champion's ability takes down the Tesla, but I think he was wanting more than this, potentially in towards that scatter shot.
Yeah, potentially wanted that scatter shot to go down, and he did find the tornado trap. So let's see how he adapts here on the fly. Going to use the king over on the top side of the space, and here comes those miners. But this scatter shot is going to be deadly to these miners and hogs as they're pushing their way into the space, Judo.
A big amount of damage, and the Eagle is also firing onto the troops. Carbon, an early heal. They have split everywhere, and he is taking big damage. He really needs to push through this section fast. An early Grand Warden's ability trying to counteract the multi in the center also looks deadly, but check it out. Some of the miners have come down to the left-hand side, Carbon, so he's losing a lot of the DPS through the middle.
Yeah, a lot of them got stuck onto the king over the left. The hogs are moving their way into the middle. The scatter shot is hitting these hogs. They're onto the multi-target Inferno. They are going to go down, so that multi's going to stay up and do tremendous amount of damage. And remember, Nova's trying to get that 3-star to take the advantage since Tribe has the 2 triples, and Nova's only got the 1. But here comes the hogs coming out of the siege barracks. They're going to make their way straight into the middle of the space. The queen, she still has their ability with 1 freeze left. The biggest threats are now the multi and the scatter shot in the core here. Let's see if they're going to path. He does drop that freeze, but the hogs are going down quick here.
They did take 1 shot before the freeze went in. A giant bomb down to the bottom might be helpful as well. Alongside the skeletons, multi-target Inferno MVP still standing in the middle. But with the queen's ability, Carbon, as you mentioned, he could still get this. She has now been locked onto the skeletons. That could be pretty big here because it does waste a couple of valuable seconds. Nova Maodou pushing with everything they can. They've got the percentage up, but will it be enough?
He's looking. This scatter shot's looking to take out these wizards. It does. It does a tremendous amount. And down goes the wizard. So he's going to lose his cleanup on the outside of the space. Queen burns her ability in the middle for the multi. And unfortunately, he's going to have to get through another set of walls. He's only got about 20 seconds left in this raid. 2-point defenses would probably be too much for this queen here. How unfortunate for ND. Oh,
Wow, he adapted incredibly well, you've got to say, losing a lot of miners. And although they keep the percentage high, remember, it is the stars that count. So it will be Tribe Gaming that are in the lead with the extra star at this point, Banks.
Yes, Tribe provided an opening there for Nova with quite a low percentage 2-star, and Nova just weren't able to secure the triple. Great job adapting on the fly there by ND, but just didn't quite manage to get all the way through. An impressive war so far. We've still got 2 attacks apiece to go, and it's still anyone's war, Carbon.
Absolutely, Banks. Anybody can still take it. Tribe is in the driver's seat, and now we're going to be seeing Evecheck, one of the most clutch attackers for Tribe Gaming, coming in what he is known best with, which is the Yeti Smash. Coming in with the 6 Yeti, starting off with this Grand Warden walk. Gonna try to charge. Is he gonna charge his way into the Town Hall and grab that with his Warden, Judo?
That's what it looks like. There are 2 gold storages, Carbon, which have a lot of hit points, which means he has to get through them first before getting to the Town Hall. That is going to take some time, but with the Yeti Smash, as long as you can get good pathing, get them into the base, it can indeed be a fast attack. So it looks like Evecheck is going to get direct pathing onto the Town Hall, uses the Rage to speed the Grand Warden up, but actually he's missed the healers, which would have been very crucial here.
Oh no, he missed the healers on that Rage deployment, and he was forced to use that freeze spell. Oh, how unfortunate there, so that he's down 1 spell. Let's see how much of a critical factor that's going to be later part of this raid, potentially for the Royal Champion moving around. But he's trying to adapt here. He's got the Witches on the bottom side at 6. He's got the Yeti Bowlers moving their way, and Super Wall Break opens into the middle of the space, trying to charge them all through towards the, to the bottom tower. There is the Quad Quake in the middle, completely opens all that, and he does pop the Warden ability to protect everything moving their way in.
Beautiful Grand Warden's ability, but the P.E.K.K.A. and a couple of bowlers have moved out to the outside. Not necessarily a bad thing, as long as he can get enough damage through the center. With the Rage spell, a lot of the Yetis now on the outside of that.
Yes.
And can he push through? Oh no, the giant bomb took out a huge amount of barbarians there, Carbon.
Oh man, he's trying his best to push his way around. His queen still has her ability, so she can take out the enemy queen in the scatter shot. He's got one freeze. Don't count him out just yet. He still has a handful of troops, pops the ability. He's got bowlers, he's got witches on the bottom side. He's moving his way around. He's got a minute left, Judo.
He's still got the minute, as you said. It is going to be perfect timing of the freeze and the Royal Champion's ability. She is getting low on health. He is trying his best to use wizards and the archers on the outside to force the troops into the defenses. There is the Royal Champion's ability with the freeze. She stays alive. 40 seconds. I think he could get it, Carbon.
Look at that. Even though he misplaced his Rage spell onto the Warden and the healers, he's still going to be able to get this. The Royal Champion's going to clutch up, moving around. Plenty of troops for cleanup. What an attack from Evecheck, which is going to put Tribe Gaming into the lead now with another 3-star. What a great attack. Evecheck coming in clutch like he always does for Tribe Gaming.
He has been one of their most dominant players across the different qualifiers. As we mentioned, this is the semi-finals. Tribe Gaming have been into the semi-finals in 2 previous qualifiers, the 1st and the 4th, and they have fell at this stage. It is single elimination, but at this point, they are 4 attacks through and in a very good position against Nova Maodou, but they still have 2 attacks, and they're still looking pretty good themselves, Carbon.
Yeah, no Maodou, you can't count them out just yet. Even though Tribe's got the advantage, they got the lead, they have to answer with a 3-star. And we have High coming in with the hybrid, and he's looking to do exactly that. He's played on the World Championship stage. He knows what the pressure is like, and he's up for the challenge. Coming in with the 18 miners, a miner-heavy attack here. He's got the siege barracks, and let's see if he can get this value through this queen charge, Judo.
Yes, part of the Shenzhou team in last year's finals. He used the hybrid in both of his opening matches, getting the 3-star on day 1. An early rage spell needed here for the Archer Queen, Carbon, with the single target Inferno heating up. He just about gets the freeze spell in time.
He does indeed. Now the queen can reach the single. Is she going to be able to take it down? Those skellies are quite annoying. He's going to have to force and invest another freeze spell. Itsu is liking that on the defensive side to force him to use those spells. He hasn't even used the queen's or the poison spell of what pulled out the clan castle. So maybe you're looking to use a freeze spell for potentially headhunters that may come out of the defending CC. But remember, he's only got one poison. And if there's minions and headhunters, this could be deadly combination. Watch out.
Oh yeah, if there are super witches super minions, within the clan castle, here they come, Carbon. Oh, it is headhunters, but it is the lava hound, so a little bit fortunate there for High, but the lava hound will stall the archer queen and force another rage. This is a huge amount of spells into his queen charge, and he's starting the hybrid pretty quickly from the left-hand side because he's got to try and protect his archer queen now as well.
What a beautiful Warden Eternal Tome through the scatter shot hit right there. And a giant, through the giant, but the Town Hall is still standing. It's doing so much damage here. The Queen didn't take it down. Forced the Queen ability. Now he's trying to push his way through with 2 heals left. Drops the one in the middle. There's a scatter shot still on the bottom side. The Barbarians and P.E.K.K.A are down there trying to push his way through. The Hogs out of Siege Barracks are finally joining the fight through here. This Queen is trying to get her way through. If he can keep this momentum through, he might actually looking good for this.
Beautiful adaptations by High in order to keep that queen alive. Even though he lost a couple of hog riders, it looks relatively good for him coming down. But with a Tesla farm on the back end, he could stall out here as well. There's also room for giant bombs. It will come down to the wire here, Carbon. Royal Champion, she will get the X-Ball, but there is a giant bomb as well.
The Tesla farm, the Queen doesn't have any more healers. No Queen ability. He's trying his best. He's got a super wall breaker. He's got to distract him. The Grand Ward's on full health. That could be the clutch thing he needs to help finish this base off. There's the super wall break. It's going to explode. Damage a little bit. But can this Tesla farm? It's just 2 Teslas and a cannon. The Grand Warden should be able to help finish this one off.
Oh, he's got a ton of wizards. They are doing work. It does get it, Carbon. 98, 99 with the Builder Hut in the center. The Grand Warden finishes it off, keeps it close. So Nova Maodou now ahead on percentage, but behind on stars still, Banks.
Yes, exactly. We are just witnessing a masterclass in professional level of Clash of Clans. This is just unbelievable. That attack from High was so good, right down to the wire, and Eve Check just showing an absolutely masterful display. I'm absolutely loving this, and we are going down to the last attack apiece. I think that we're going to have to witness a slip-up from Tribe Gaming if Nova Maodou are going to take this war, Carbon.
Absolutely. Eve Maxi is going to be the final attacker for Tribe Gaming. If he 3-stars, it's over. Nova Maodou have no chance at making a comeback. But if he does not, then Nova Maodou has the opportunity to triple themselves. And he is coming in with the Super Witches that they were using in the previous day with a lot of success. And he starts his Grand Warden walk off early. And remember, this is the biggest issue is time. So he's looking to probably get this Archer Tower and then start with these Witches here.
Yes, the new signature move of Tribe Gaming, the Super Witches. Will it come in clutch to move them into the finals versus Darkest Muzhan? Eve Maxi is currently undergoing law school, but he does have time to remain his stance as a Clash of Clans professional. As you mentioned, Carbon, the Grand Warden Walk has done a beautiful job, and it looks like the Super Witches, there they come. They will be driving straight into the compartment next to the Town Hall.
Yeah, he's going to try to charge his way in. Notice he already used his King early, so he doesn't have the King to help assist into the middle of the base. There's a rage spell. Wall breakers are down. They're going to open up this wall. The balloons are pulling Seeking Air Mines, protecting it. He does have the Grand War Internal Tome, but the wall breakers are going around. He pops the ability. Is he going to be able to break through the next layer here? The Lava Hound's going to slow him down. Does find the Tornado Trap, but these Hogs have already come out of the Siege Barracks here, Judo.
They have, and normally you do want them to sideswipe around the base. They can actually help to take down one of the Expos. The second Expo, they might actually move away from the Town Hall. Now, critical here, Eve Maxi holding on to the Royal Champion just in case, but the Archer Queen takes it down. Hog Riders got their value, and now he just needs to remain the tankage through the middle of the base with the Super Witches and deploy the Royal Champion at the ideal time. Here she she comes, Carbon.
Oh, the healers are on the Super Witch, trying to keep them alive. That Eagle did so much damage, but the Super Witches are so tanky. They're moving through. A Toss Bomb does pop. The Ground Skellies, the Royal Champion ability was clutch to take down the point defenses to keep her health up. The Queen is moving through. He's got one freeze left. The Queen, can she get the value? He's got 55 seconds here, Judo.
I think he could get this, Carbon. The Eagle will momentarily go down. He still has a lot of Super Witches. The Queen's ability. Big Boys out in front, tanking for the Royal Champion coming through. Tribe Gaming doing what they need to do here to move to the finals of Championship Sunday. The Royal Champion will finish off the defenses. What a beautiful attack here by Eve Maxi.
Unbelievable. Eve Maxon coming in clutch to help get that 3-star to put that in. Oh, unbelievable hit. The Super Witches coming in with yet another 3-star here today for Tribe Gaming. They've been the clan that have been using them the most here in the qualifiers. Nova Maodou, even though they're not going to be able to make this comeback here, try putting up 14. Unbelievable here. What a performance here on Championship Sunday indeed. But we still are going to see the final attack. We're going to see if Nova Maodou can finish off on a high note with this 3-star.
Yes, if they were to get a 3-star here, it would rock Tribe Gaming a little bit moving into the final. Let's just say if they conceded 13 stars, would it affect their confidence? I'm not too sure, because Tribe Gaming have been getting better and better across this weekend. 12 stars against MKMA, 14 against 11 Original, 13 against Nova Esports, and now 14 against Nova Maodou. But here we go with the Super Witches by Nova themselves, Carbon.
Indeed, starting off with the Grand Warden Walk, and we tend to see these 5 lightnings being used in the very early section, probably onto the scatter shot here, where the Grand Warden is maybe walking by, or actually, no, I'm completely wrong. He's using it on the left for the single target Inferno, help take that down, and he's got the jump to go into the core.
Yeah, that actually provides really nice pathing, doesn't it? As the Super Witches, you can see it now. The non-defensive buildings at 6 o'clock will just draw the troops directly in and to the town hall. Remember, with the funnel, it is not just the buildings you take out. It is the buildings you remain standing to draw your troops in. Beautiful start here. And I think, yeah, there we go. The Super Witches have to be deployed pretty soon, because as we mentioned in the previous war, Carbon, it can be a very slow attack, so you do need to be careful on time.
Absolutely. This King on the outside getting a beautiful job with the funnelings, just assisting with that siege barracks and already dropping the jump. The super minions coming out to defend the defending clan castle, going to work his way onto the town hall here, going to look to take it down. He doesn't even need to pop this warden ability here unless he wants to through the eagle shots. It looks like he does. Protects everything. He's got another 2 rages to use. He needs these healers to transfer off to the Super Witches, which it looks like they are right now. But watch out. I was going to say, Sinking Air Mine, the moment I say that, there's 2 that pop up here.
That is exactly why you see Tribe Gaming sending in the balloons ahead of the healers with the Super Witches, but he still does have them healing the witches. Looks like they are all down now, Carbon. So it is all a matter of whether the Super Witches have enough health to get through, but they are taking mega damage, going down fast. He only has the Archer Queen left now in the center of the base.
Wow, unbelievable. Maybe Tribe Gaming know the perfect way to defend against these Super Witches and putting your Seeking Air Mines right near the Town Hall area. If you're trying to charge your way through it, you lose all those healers just like that. Man, unfortunately, the Super Witches just died off here and didn't have that push through the base like we've seen in so many of Tribe's attacks. And this is just going to be a lower percentage 2-star from Nova Maodou. And that means Tribe Gaming did take out both Nova teams here in the qualifiers. But we are going to have an epic finals here today between Darkest Muzan and Tribe Gaming.
It will be an epic finals. We have that show match coming up first, but for the final, Darkest Muzan were the team that knocked Tribe Gaming out in the first qualifier semi-final. But it is Tribe Gaming that will be moving to the final of Championship Sunday, Banks.
Yes, it is, Judo. Tribe winning with a 14 stars to 12 and a 95% destruction average. An impressive display and some incredible variations in all of those attacks that we saw in that war.